2nd and goal. Best looking drive we've seen from Patterson. Scarlett the back next to him. Take it. Scarlett was going out there with Patterson. Patterson fell down, stands back up, lost the football. Football's out. And they're running with it down the sideline. It's Northrup. Just as we said, down the sideline. Can he get there? And into the end zone. Takes it about 95 yards to the house.
Are you kidding me? This guy does it all.
That was Gooden that got the ball loose.
Wow. You know, Michigan drives the ball down the field, but when you were watching it, you felt like the Houston defense was in control of it. They were controlling the line of scrimmage, and a great example right there. Shea Patterson loses his feet. Gooden knocks it out, and our guy, Reggie Northrup, Florida State Seminole, MMA fighter, the leader of this defense. He's around the ball. Oh. Scoop and score. Wow.
That was clean on the scoop.
It sure was. Bend those knees.
Going for 2 here. Gibb goes up the middle. And he got there and looked like close, and he's in. Dalen Dawkins. Things changed in a hurry. It looked like Patterson and company were about to go in for a touchdown to start the 2nd quarter. Instead, just the opposite. 96-yard return to the house by Northrup. With the 2 points to go on top of it.
Yeah, and love the call by Kevin Sumlin. You get a big momentum play like that where you pick up a fumble, you run it back for a touchdown. Let's keep them on their heels. Let's go for 2. You put Dalen Dawkins in, kind of considered one of the receivers. You've seen them line up in the slot. They hand it off, they go north and south, and they knock it in. Houston up 11-0. Reggie Northrup a big part of it.
What do you make of the timing to go for 2 after a big defensive score? Offense is on the sideline. Interesting moment to go to it.
It sure is. You talk about sudden change all the time. Okay, this is a play down here where Houston's defense is on the field. They run it back. All of a sudden, Michigan's defense has to get on the field and get ready to stop a 2-point conversion. And again, I love the use of personnel by Sumlin. Put Dalen Dawkins, the smaller guy, the space guy in there, but then hand it to him. He loves his offensive line. Give it to him. They win the line of scrimmage, and they cash in. They put the pedal down and get after him.
Got some action. Mogul back on to send it deep. Devin Ross back deep to return. What do you think's running through the mind of Shea Patterson as he gets ready to run right back on the field?
He's done a really nice job functioning in a tough environment so far. Bad field position on the first drive. They've been harassing him the whole day. You just got to keep his poise and try to string a couple first downs together.
Ross bobbled it at first, finally picks it up and takes it out to the 26-yard line. That's where the Panthers will take over. Here's Patterson one more time.
You know, when you go down in a situation like that, the only thing you got to think about as a quarterback is don't make a bad play into a disastrous play. He tries to keep it alive. The ball's not secure. Gooden knocks it out. And there's Reggie Northrup. But one of the things we talked about with Reggie was the MMA conditioning.
Yeah.
He feels like he's in great shape. Tell you what, he needs it here. He just runs touchdown, 88 yards for a touchdown. Now he's right back out there. He needs to take a breath, though.
Here we go, here we go.
Yeah, he was telling us, I never get tired after I'm doing this MMA. I bet he's pretty tired right now.
We'll see.
Going right back out onto the field. Up and pumping by the end of that run. Let's go down to Lewis. Lewis, what you got?
Well, listen, Jason Garrett was just talking about what a great job you guys have done as a front seven, all the MMA training, everything you've been doing, but then the scoop and score. Take us back to that play and how it all developed.
Oh, yeah, man. My D linemen, they staying hungry, getting after the quarterback. You know, they made a mistake on their end. He got up. We capitalized off of it. Ball came out, bend over, scoop and score technique, textbook, scoop and score practice. We take it to the crib. A little tired, but we good, man. We back out there trying to get as much 3 and outs as possible this game.
And with your conditioning, I mean, has that MMA training, conditioning, does it kick in and help you here in the USFL play?
Yeah, it definitely does. But all the adrenaline rush right now from being the first game.
I'm not the ball. Please don't hit me.
I'm feeling it right now. Even like a little. So let me just regulate my energy, and I'll be back good. But yeah, it definitely gives me an advantage on the football field.
And how much fun are you having now with this game, now being on the field, actually playing this game?
I'm having a blast, man. It's been a while since I've been on the field, since the XFL, so
great.
This is fun.
Excellent start. Thanks.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you guys very much. And we got a quarterback change happening right now after the first down. It's Paxton Lynch into the game, says he can't hear anything. He may be calling plays himself. There you got Patterson walking back off the sideline and
Can you
get a timeout here, see if we can get the audio into Paxton Lynch's helmet.
You know, Jeff Fisher told us that we're going to see both quarterbacks. Here's our first look at Paxton Lynch, and I like what Jeff Fisher did there. There was a communication issue. He said, hey, I'm just going to take a timeout. Rather than putting Paxton in his first play, he's not sure what the heck's going on. Get everybody on the same page. Let's take a breath. Let's give him a chance to get going here.
That ever happen in the NFL?
Oh, it sure does.
And what do you do?
I like the idea of running out and telling the quarterback what the play is. That's always plan one.
Yeah.
But you got to get ready for signals. You got to get ready to substitute guys. A lot of different ways to handle it. But the best way is run out to the numbers. Come meet me. I'll tell you the play. Old school playground.
That throws you back to high school football.
Sure does.
So Paxton Lynch, former first-round pick in the NFL, Denver Bronco. Give goes to Scott. Scott breaks a tackle, and now Scott gets close to the first down line. Pick up a 9 on first down.
You know, Paxton came out in that 2016 draft. Jared Goff, Carson Wentz. We drafted Dak Prescott in Dallas, and you know, he was one of these really impressive athletes coming out of Memphis. Productive career there. He's a big guy. He's a tremendous athlete. He's got a big arm, and he's had a circuitous route here these first 4 or 5 years. This is a great opportunity for him.
6'7" quarterback. Let's see that every day. Give goes to Scott. Couple good runs back-to-back there by Stevie Scott.
And this is the quarterback's best friend. When you first go out there, get the running game going, win the line of scrimmage, get your lineman coming off the ball, get comfortable before they're asking you to do too much. You mentioned 6'7". He's a big guy, but he's also a run threat. He's an outstanding athlete.
Chop Oregon! Go.
Scarlett back into the game. Lynch scrambles away. Both these quarterbacks can use their legs. And now Paxton Lynch slides down, picks up 7 with his legs.
Yeah, 6'7", 245 pounds. You think he might be a statue back there, but a tremendous runner in college. One of the things that everybody liked about him, not only his powerful arm, but his athleticism, and a good glimpse of it right there. He's big in the pocket. He can see down the field, and then he's hard to tackle. It's a good start for him so far.
Hey, Rock, Texas! Rock, Texas! Set, go! Go!
Oslo snap and just picks it up and takes a couple hits after he just was unable to gather it.
Yeah, don't let the bad play become a disastrous play. Just scoop it, get north and south. Keep yourself in a manageable third down situation. This looked like the snap was a little bit wide.
Sean Pollard, the center from Clemson, played with Trevor Lawrence, played with Deshaun Watson, couple national championships on his resume. That snap not right down the middle. He's a team captain at Clemson, team captain with the Panthers as well.
Both these teams like empty.
Oregon! Set, go!
3rd and 5. Lynch looking down the middle. Good looking throw, but dropped by Lenore.
That's a catchable ball by Lance Lenore. They jump into empty. They put Lance in the slot, and he just wins inside on a slant route. It's a good release. It's a good throw. He didn't finish it. Let the ball get into his shoulder pads a little bit instead of plucking it with his hands. It's a missed opportunity for Michigan.
Brings Carrizosa back on to punt. Likely back deep to receive it. down to the 10-yard line, and that's where the Gamblers will take over. So still looking for these quarterbacks, big-name quarterbacks, looking for them to do something on the Panther side. USA. So Coach Michigan's had one fumble on each of their drives. Give goes to Thompson. And Thompson has no room. That's Myrick in the backfield. But one fumble each of their drives. Is this just week one stuff? What do you think's going on?
I think a little bit. The snap was wide on Paxton. Shea Patterson falls down on the other one. A little bit of a wet field, maybe a wet ball. As much as anything else, an example of quarterbacks just making sure that the bad play doesn't become a disaster. Paxton Lynch did a good job managing it. Shea Patterson not quite as good a job.
Red 80. Red 80. So go. Go.
Second and long now. Thorson looking for Ward. Ward diving for it, but just one hop. Hey, Lewis, you're down there on the field. What are the conditions like? I know we had rain, thunderstorms before the game. It's cooled. It's chilled out. The weather looks better now. Is it wet, though?
No, not really. It's amazing because the rain was pretty heavy and the field has done pretty good by draining that water. I was talking to an official a moment ago and he said the field is damp and the balls that are being put on the field for play are really not getting wet, and they haven't had any extra requests to shuttle balls back and forth because they are too wet. And as I see these balls standing next to me waiting to go in the game, they seem pretty dry, so not sure what the issue is.
Well, I guess we'll pull that excuse right off the table.
Yeah.
3rd and 12 here.
Red 19. To go.
Thorson drops. He's under pressure. Thorson hit. This could be a potential safety. T.J. Carter got him right at the goal line. They may mark it at the half-yard line. That's what they'll do.
Hey, get set early. Here we go. Tight punt.
We've been talking a lot about the Houston front seven. Michigan says, hey, we play defense too. Again, pressure on 3rd down's been a theme. Frank Ginda down the middle, unblocked by Houston. And the big number 96, T.J. Carter, wins inside. A heck of a job by Clayton Thorson holding on to the ball. I think they might have got a break. Not calling this thing a safety. I think Jeff Fisher's going to try to buy a little time and see if it should be one.
Not out of trouble yet, punting from the half-yard line there. Mike Pereira, what are you seeing right now?
I'm going to block this with my field.
Yeah, I mean, Jeff Fisher may have given him more time, but he's given more time to see that the call on the field was correct. Watch, the ball's going to be out at the half-yard line when he's driven back into the end zone. So a terrific spot by the officials, and it would not have been a good challenge by Jeff Fisher had he elected to challenge it.
I'll tell you what I think Jeff's trying to do is he's going to try to block this thing now. One of the challenges here when you're punting, when you're backed up, typically it's 14 or 15 yards for the punter. He's got just over 10 here. So Jeff's got them all up in there. I think he's going after this thing.
Here they come. Gallett's able to get the punt off in a hurry. It's a wobbly kick. Walker gets underneath of it, and Joe Walker around the left side. Joe Walker has some speed. Joe Walker cuts it back. And Walker all the way to the house. Flag down. Flag came in right behind the play.
How about that?
Get your ass in my way again. I'm going to pop your ass again. I'm going to pop your ass again, Drew. Do it again. Do it again.
During the return, personal foul, unnecessary roughness, illegal blindside block on the return team, number 10. It's a 15-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. It'll be 1st and 10, Michigan.
That's Vainicolo. Unnecessary roughness. Here's what occurred.
Yeah, bottom of the screen on the right there, you see Vainicolo. It's really a blindside block. It's nearly a clip. League has done a great job adopting many of the rules that keep players safe. It's an example of crossing over that line. Here's the helmet cam. Interesting though, Michigan goes to try to block the punt, and they return it for a touchdown. Minus Vanicola's unnecessary roughness. They're still in great field position.
We saw Jeff Fisher spend so much time with that special team unit. 11-0 Houston. Dawn of the greatest spectacle in racing, the Indy 500. It's all on Peacock and NBC. So the Panthers going to take over at the 42 after the penalty. Catch by Walker. Walker makes a man miss after the punt return. He took back for a touchdown. This time we'll lose a couple.
Again, you see this Houston defense, they do such a great job running the football. Michigan tries to get the drive started with a quick screen. Watch all the white shirts sprint to the ball. Do a great job containing the outside edge. Give the defensive line a chance to get there. Good look at Tomasi making the play.
Got a little chippy after that play, too. I don't know if you saw. Coach Fisher stepped out there to break things up.
Hey, Lucky Oregon. Lucky Oregon. Zach, go.
So now it's Paxton Lynch as they continue to rotate these quarterbacks. Lynch under pressure. Doesn't matter who they put in the game if you can't block them.
Yeah, Houston's winning the line of scrimmage in the run game and in the play-action game. There's guys in the quarterback's face. A really good job by Paxton Lynch, just living for another day. Get out of Dodge. They don't feel great about being able to run the ball right now. The protection hasn't been real good. Let's try to move the quarterback. Houston did a good job containing him. A good decision at the end of the down by Paxton. Now we got 3rd and 13.
It has been punt, punt, fumble, punt. First 4 drives, now 3rd and long, backed up after the punt return. It was called back. See Walker at the bottom of the screen. He's calling for the football. Lynch steps up. Lynch going to run, and Lynch lost the football again. That's Gooden who got it loose. Gooden's been all over the field in a turnover. Abernathy jumped on.
Paxton getting out of the pocket. He's climbing. Put the ball away, Paxton. There's Gooden one more time. And there they are. The Houston Gamblers are everywhere. Opportunistic, getting it done.